Y'all, so make sure y'all subscribe to Tasty Eats with me. Okay. Now, if you guys don't want to go to restaurants and be dealing with people with bad attitudes and stuff like that, right here I have Oxtail. Okay. And this is in my slow cooker. All right. Now, that right there, that green vegetable that you guys see in there, it is a jalapeno. Okay, a half a jalapeno sliced in half. Now with this, I'm gonna be making a soup. Okay, I'm probably gonna have some tomatoes, some eggplant, some zucchini, some yellow squash, of course, garlic. I'm gonna have some collard greens. I'm gonna have some okra. I'm gonna have some garlic potatoes in here. Right now, I just have it marinated. So this is what y'all are seeing right now. It's being marinated. I just whatever type of seasons you like, because everybody has a different taste for their meats and their foods and whatnot. Okay. Now, I gave y'all a little, key point with the jalapeno. If you like a little bit of spice, it's just a half. But mind you, now this thing is low down here, so when I put water in it, it's gonna raise up. So it's gonna probably be a little bit with a soup with a little bit of a kick, but it's not gonna be like probably superly hot. Now, as you can see, I left in the rib of the jalapeno. So that is what keeps the jalapeno hot. Now, if you remove that, which I'm gonna show you in a little bit, I'm doing also a oxtail stew, which I'm gonna have with, of course, sweet plantains, and usually a lot of people do it with rice, but I'm gonna do my stew with probably like potato wedges or and the plantains on the side and stuff like that, maybe some mixed veggies. Okay, so that's that for the soup in the slow cooker. Okay. All right. Now that's still marinated. Now let me show you the um the marinating for the stew. Hold on 1 second. All right, now y'all, this is the marinating for the stew oxtails. As you can see, this looks a little bit darker. That's because I added what you could get at any store. It's called browning. Some people use soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, but browning gives it that deeper, darker, richer, stewy, like real home cook. It's like a Caribbean dish, meal. So that gives it more of that flavor. Now, as you can see, I have little chopped up jalapeno. Usually, you put onions and green onions and stuff like that. But for right now, I'm working with what I have, which is the jalapeno. That's all I was able to get. They didn't have the onions that I want, which I wanted red onions. So as you can see, these jalapenos are the whole jalapenos. But now I'm gonna flip this over to show you. See, I took the whole vein out. Now, once I took that vein out, you'll be super surprised. It tastes sweet, and you can eat it fresh just like that. If there's a little bit of the rib left, you might get a little spice, but it's not gonna be burn your mouth at all. Okay, so that's the whole jalapeno. It's not bell pepper, and then that's just the marinated meat. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to y'all when it's all ready and done, and I'm about to stuff my face. I'm probably not gonna show you the soup in a separate video, the oxtail soup in a separate video, but I'll probably show you the complete stew plate meal for the oxtail stew in this video. But make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Tasty Eats with me. Okay, see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I already browned the meat, as you can see, the oxtail. Look, it's like nice and brown. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let all that just in the juices, and that's all the jus and juices that came from the meat. And then I add a little bit of liquid from the season, the leftover bowl. I pour water into the bowl with the seasoning and the marinade. washed it out, and then that's the water in here, along with the brown stewed meat, brown meat. So now this is gonna simmer for. I already had it browning probably for like a, once it get nice and brown for like 15-25 minutes. Now I'm gonna let it go for like an hour and a half in all its juices and just all its goodness. Oh, and let me remind y'all, in every oxtail, you gotta have what you call a butter bean. Okay, get it from any store, any Caribbean store, any type of store you could get butter beans. And then, of course, I have my jalapeno. Ooh, look how, ooh, look at it, just soaking up all the juices. Ooh, oh no, look at the juices. So I'm gonna teach y'all, how to cook my style, quick, easy. I'm also gonna let y'all know, how to like go to like, because I know a lot of people think, oh, you can't eat healthy and be on a budget, but you can. Now this is a splurge. This is a splurge because oxtail is not cheap. Okay, but I've seen places where like they'll have sales, on salmon and different stuff like that. I'm gonna show you how to eat healthy on a a budget. Now, with this is more of a spirit, and a lot of people don't put greens and stuff like that. Like I have collard greens in here, and some people just maybe put like onion and maybe peas and carrots and stuff like that. But look at that! Ooh, so I'll be back, y'all. Back in a minute. This is Tasty Eats with me, and we'll be right back. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. This is my new channel, and I'm gonna be uploading a lot of different videos. Quick, easy tips. Right now I'm cooking this in the oven. So I'm going to teach y'all how to cook like a lot of oven meals and a lot of slow cooking meals. Okay, so that you can set all day or set overnight and just let it go, 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 go. And you see that phlegm on top? That's the natural meat juices for the meat, and that's absolutely delicious. A lot of people, once this gets stewed down, gets like a nice like liquor gravy, and it's good for pouring over rice or mashed potatoes or whatever you want. So don't worry about it. Okay.